Hello friends, Mermaid Megan here. It is day 22 of Vlogmas. We had a disgusting cold front hit and it snowed today, so I just want to do something cozy. So we're gonna make some sugar cookies. Okay, first step is preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Done. Next, we're going to take 1 cup of butter. It says unsalted, this is salted. I know, you'll get to try them later, okay? Cleo is always my helper when I'm in the kitchen. 1 cup of butter, room temperature, and cream it together with 1 cup of sugar. Now, my butter is not room temperature yet. I set it out a little bit and it's still pretty cold, I think just because it's cold in the house. So let me show you guys a hack for softening your butter quickly. Okay, I have my butter sitting on the counter, and this dish I just ran under hot water until it's warm to the touch, and I'm just gonna put it over the butter for a couple minutes. We don't want to melt the butter completely, but we want to soften it up, and this is going to be just warm enough that the butter softens up a lot quicker and we don't have to wait on it. Okay, now that our butter is nice and softened, we're going to put it in a large bowl. And we're gonna add 1 cup of sugar. This is a 1/3 cup measure. And now we cream these together. Okay, now that those are all smooth, we're going to add in 1 egg. And we're gonna add in our extracts. Now technically this recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract, but I don't have almond extract, nor am I going to buy it for this one recipe. So instead we're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons or 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla. And then we're going to mix all of this up as well. And I just want to mix this a little bit more after I pushed all that back down. Okay, now we're gonna set our wet ingredients aside and we're gonna work on the dry ingredients. Okay, so in our other bowl, we're gonna go ahead and mix together our dry ingredients, which is 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then 3 cups of all-purpose flour. My 1 tablespoon is in the dishwasher, which is running right now. So we're just gonna do teaspoon. My 1 teaspoon is in the dishwasher. So we're gonna do 1/2 tablespoon and then a 1/2 teaspoon, which adds up to 1 teaspoon. And then our 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then 3 cups of flour. I'm gonna use the 1/3 cup again because that's just what fits inside of my storage containers. So there's 1 cup, 2 cups, and 3 cups. And we're gonna mix this with a baby whisk because apparently all of my normal whisks are in the dishwasher with my teaspoons. Okay, now we are going to slowly mix our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients, the butter and sugar and eggs. So the recipe said that the dough might end up crumbly like this, but it said if that happens, all you need to do is put it out on your surface and knead it and it'll come together pretty quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean off my surface and wash my hands so that we can do that. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was freaking out a little bit here. I kept kneading and it just was not coming together. It finally does, but it took a while, and I really thought that I had done something wrong or that this recipe wasn't gonna work out. But I just kept going, and now you can see it's finally starting to actually look like sugar cookie dough instead of a pile of sand. Okay, now we're gonna split this into thirds and roll it out 1/3 at a time so we can cut our shapes. We're gonna do 3 shapes today. We have a little gingerbread cookie, Oklahoma, and a mermaid as well. Oh no, her hand. I have a feeling that's gonna happen a lot. Just push it back together. Okay, there we go. Much better. Oh no. Well, his little feet fell off. We'll try this again. No! Okay, that is 2 cookie trays full, so I'm gonna cover up our extra dough and let's put those in the oven. Okay, now we need to let those chill until they are cooled off enough to transfer to a drying rack. I think I'm actually going to put the rest of the dough in the refrigerator to use tomorrow because I realized I don't have food coloring, which is okay because I've never done royal icing before, so I think we're going to do a small batch of just white, and then if it works out, do some colored icing tomorrow. And I think that's gonna be a separate video because this one's already gonna be pretty long. So we're gonna let those cool, and in a little bit I'll come back and make some frosting. So now that the cookies are cooling off, we are going to go ahead and make our royal icing. I have never worked with royal icing before, so I'm a little nervous, but this is not exactly a true royal icing recipe. This is like an easy one, and the reviews are pretty good on it. So we're gonna go ahead and make this cheater one. It has 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of warm water, 1/2 tablespoon of corn syrup, and then 1/8 teaspoon or 1/8 tablespoon of vanilla. I'm just gonna put in a few drops because I'm not measuring that small. But let's do it. I don't want to sift this, so I'm just going to stir it through with the whisk real quick and hope that that breaks up the lumps. We're supposed to combine all of the wet ingredients in a separate bowl and then mix them in little by little. So I'm gonna put our water, corn syrup, and just a little bit of vanilla in here. And then we mix this together until the corn syrup is completely dissolved. And now we pour it in here and mix it all together. I feel like I'm just making oobleck. Yeah, so I don't know if it's the cold or if this is just not the right recipe for me. But I think we need to add a few more drops of water. Maybe a few more. So the recipe said this was really good for doing royal icing cookies, that you need to do the flood method to decorate. And this is not it. So we're gonna add some more water again. Okay, I think we're almost there. Maybe one more little bit of water and we'll be ready. Okay, I think this is perfect now. So let's put this into a piping bag and try to decorate some cookies. Okay, we have our icing finished, and I also have these little pearl sprinkles, so let's go ahead and try to decorate a couple cookies. We're gonna try one of each, and then 2 mermaids. I adjusted all of the cookie decorating footage so it is 3 times the speed that I was actually going. This is so much more difficult than it looks. I have so much respect for bakers who do these royal icing cookies all the time because this is so challenging. And I'm a pretty artistic person. Like, I sew and I paint and I do a lot of different crafts. This is just so hard. Oh, I need a toothpick. Oh no. Oh no. So I was trying to do like a cute little okay like Oklahoma, but I feel like it's more of a this is how my cookies look, which is just okay. Okay, I definitely did not get the frosting tip securely enough into the bag because the frosting is just oozing out around it. Oh, these poor scales. This mermaid must have some sort of disease because those did not turn out. Well, good news if you're a cookie decorator in my area, I'm not coming for your job. I guess he's wearing long pajamas or something. Oh no! Y'all, this is way harder than it looks. Well, our little guy looks like he's seen some stuff in his lifetime. Okay, I think I might go crazy on this one and cover it in frosting and then do the details all in the pearls. And I know I'm gonna hate myself for this, but we're just gonna try it because this is a mess. I think I might just start with her tail and just flood the tail and pour all those little pearls all over it. Oh no, they're dripping off the side. Oh no. I didn't think that through. Well, I think that this is probably the beginning and the end of my career as a cookie decorator. It was lots of fun, but way harder than I expected. And I certainly don't have a whole bunch of talent in making beautiful cookies. I won't be quitting mermaiding to open a fancy cookery bakery anytime soon. I'll stick to chocolate chip and muffins, I guess. I guess all that's left is to try one. And we're gonna go with this one that has all the pearls on it. As the Oklahoma one I decorated says, they're okay. I don't know if I'll make cookies this way again, but it was lots of fun. So I'm not mad about it. It just maybe won't be my contribution to Christmas dinner. Thank you for joining me for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe for more mermaid content and the very end of my Vlogmas adventures. Like and comment on this video and tell me if you've ever decorated cookies like this because it's a lot harder than I expected. Thank you all, and I will see you next time. Bye! A normal whisk. Are all of the whisks dirty?